Welcome to part 2 of the ResBook training video. In this video, we cover off bookings, reports and financial data, your email templates, and the free independent traveler calendar. First up, let us go to bookings and generate a full list. On this screen, you will be able to generate a list of bookings by supplying the from and to date before you click on display. Once you've done that, we will generate a whole list of bookings here on screen that you can export into a CSV file. If you wish to have more information included in it, we recommend export details, which will allow you to view all of the information, including the ones here on screen, in that Excel spreadsheet. Another thing that you could also use is the print function, where we will export all of these details into a PDF file. Next on the list are your pending bookings, confirmed bookings, and cancelled bookings. So apart from the full list that you have, you can also separate it into these different statuses, and I will have you look at those in your own time. As for a new booking, you can generate a booking simply by clicking on this, which will give you a form. Again, it is just like the one where you enter your booking in the calendar. You can also switch between different houses. ResBook is smart enough to know if you are trying to make a booking on top of other bookings, so it will give you a warning. Next on the list is close rooms. If you click on this, it will ask you which stock units you'd like to close. So if you are renovating a particular room, or if you are going away on vacation and you need to close off these rooms on a certain date, you can choose to select all or select a few and indicate when the close from date is and when you will open next. Once you've done that, you can click on close stock units. It will appear as black boxes on your calendar and nobody will be able to place a booking on there. Now the next one on the bookings list are new requests. In some cases there might be bookings that have entered your calendar, but they are just requests and are waiting for you to act on them. Just select the dates to make sure that we do not miss any and click on display. As soon as you've done that, you can click on the booking ID and then you can act on that booking. Now the last thing on this list are the temporary bookings. This can sometimes occur if the booking takes too long to be able to convert into ResBook. It usually happens when a payment takes far too long or the bank is still validating the credit card details. So we do advise for you to come in and check this just so that you don't miss out on any bookings. Now in the report section, you've got your arrival and departure reports. You can select that and choose when you want to display the bookings that will be arriving within this date period, and you can also export these details. The same thing goes for the departure reports. Now when you come down to the financial reports, you will be able to view all of these in greater detail. So if you have a look at this in your own time, ResBook keeps a data record of all information to do with your finance. So if a booking has been added to ResBook, it will be included in this section. The next part to this, and I'm just going to skip owner statement, is Invoiced Totals by booking agent. So whenever a booking has entered into ResBook and it's from an agent or you've manually created one, any invoice generated will end up in this section here, so you can actually track how much the agent owes you. Next part to this would be your balance summary. Now this shows how much is being owed. If you click on that, you will be able to see the balance that is owing, and that also helps you with your finances. You can also click on payment summary. You can see what payments have been made, and you can collate all of that accounting information. Now I'm just going to skip all of this and go down to the service summary. The service summary is notifying all of the services that has been paid up front, and you can click on the booking IDs on the left hand column for more information. Now we are moving on to the email templates. If you go into settings, system settings, and email templates, you will be able to see all of your email templates here. Now, it is crucial that these are set up correctly and properly. If they aren't set up, then you will not be able to take any bookings, because ResBook heavily relies on sending out email confirmations to the guest. So make sure that you fill each and every one of these properly. There are some that you can avoid, but for more information, please go into the help and support button and type in setup emails as the search term to find those articles. I will, however, show in this video a very brief example of how you set up your email templates. So click on Edit Email Template and have a look in this editor here. Whenever we set up an email template, we would always need to address the guest. So we type in hi and we add in a tag. Now if you click on this drop down box here, there are different tags involved in ResBook, and that pulls in certain information, or whatever information is added to the booking. In this case, we've got the guest's first name. So if you select this tag, we will actually insert it into the email template. Now this, if you are unsure of, you can always check the preview button to find out if you are doing this correctly or not. Just make sure that you do separate these tags out and they are not lumped in together, otherwise the information can be skewed. Again, use the preview button if you need to. As you can see, some of this information doesn't make any sense. Don't fret, just go back into the editor here and start typing and formulating your sentences next to those tags. Once you have your email templates filled out, as well as your email theme, it is now time to see how guests make a booking online. Getting back into the ResBook calendar, we advise that you start entering forward bookings into the calendar and familiarize yourself with the use of ResBook. It may take some time, but with a little bit of patience, I am sure that you will get there. If you are stuck, please click on the help and support button here to find articles to help you along the way. Thank you for participating in part 2 of the training video. Please continue to the next video to understand the settings component of ResBook and being able to produce your rates, services, and minimum stays.